Hate 47 million. What's up, taste buds? I'm back. Wait, did you like that? Do we like the taste buds? Comment below and let me know if you want to be a taste bud or if that's just dumb. Comment below and tell me that too. I don't care. It's me, Brandon, and this is my beer. So this episode we have the RJ Rockers Palmetto Trail Ale, and to be honest, I have never tried this before. Let's give it a shot. It's fizzy. Fizzy. Let me get some on you. Yeah, a little bit. I don't think it's blocking your view though. I don't know if you can see it. Here, let's show here. Can you see? A little spewy. It did just come from the ride home, so we'll see. Oh, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't get anything fancy, but anyway, RJ Rockers is actually a brewery just beside us in Spartanburg. We've been there quite a few times. They actually do a lot of dog events there. They used to do the Pints for Pups. I don't think they do it there anymore, but still they do a lot of dog events and things. So if we go to Spartanburg, we usually stop in at RJ Rockers. When we went over to 365 Grilling and Seafood a few weeks back, if you haven't seen that video, drop down and look through. It's probably the most recent video. But check it out if you're ever in Spartanburg. Make sure you go see those guys. It's the parents of Marky Anderson, Gamecock. But even without that, great people, great food. Definitely go check them out. So this episode is a first. It is a recommendation or a challenge or whatever we want to call this from a not Gamecock Twitter affiliate or person or whatever. Apparently I don't know what to call anything right now. And that leads me back to another, if you're wondering about the Get Up. So we just came back from the Jazz and Wine Festival at winery's name, Mountain Brook.
There we go.
Mountain Brook. So we are still dressed up because we are fancy folk. And it kind of leads a little bit into what we are cooking today. Not that it's fancy, it's really not a fancy dish, but it kind of looks a little Italian. But back to the original point. We are doing a first. This is not a recommendation challenge from someone in Gamecock world. This is actually a co-host original. Or not a co-host, co-worker. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Told you I was at a wine festival for a while. And I'm still drinking. But anyway, co-worker Cheyenne, not the city in Wyoming, actual person, a human being. She has been actually following the channel since I got started. Before I started this series, we were talking, she was talking about how funny it would be. And a few days ago, we were chatting, and she's like, oh, well, you need to do this. And I said, well, what is this? Actually, she didn't say this. She said what it actually was. And this is what it was.
All right, it's pizza time on the Blackstone. That's right. And first, we got to cook up the toppings. I like the fresh toppings instead of using the store-bought stuff. So we're going to cook up some chicken. We're going to cook up some bacon. We're going to ground up some Italian sausage. Not the country mild. I've heard the Italian is what you're supposed to use. All right, we got the meats out of here. Let's put on our oil and let's put on our mushrooms. We're going to season that with little Kinder's all-purpose. You know I like my Kinder's. And bacon's still cooking on the side, so we're going to get all that taken care of and get these sauteed. Some people like mushrooms on their pizza. What do you guys like on your pizza? Let me know in the comments below. What's a perfect pizza for you? Here's all your toppings. Look at all that. Pepperoni, sauce, chicken, cheese, olives. We got them all. We're going to make it up. We're going to put them on the Blackstone. A little bit of olive oil down or avocado oil, depending on what you like. And we're going to place that pizza down on here. Now the trick, these are bigger pizzas. You can make smaller pizzas depending on the crust. But you make two pretty big pizzas, 8 inches each on these, and put them on the Blackstone. The trick here is to close the lid and a little olive oil, and then look at that fresh pizza. Man, they taste it amazing. Then you can put any toppings you want. Here's the final product. This is the pizza I made for me, all meat. So, all right guys, I'll catch you in the next cook. Thanks.
So a pizza is not, it's kind of a softball for us, to be honest. We have made homemade pizzas for a few years now. We've actually made grilled pizzas a ton, and that is our preferred. Uh, if you've got a gas grill, honestly, I think it's going to work best on a gas or electric grill. I think it's going to work great on the Blackstone. We've tried it on my charcoal kettle. Didn't go as well. It's hard to really get a full consistent burn there. Gas grill, just crush pizzas on that all the time. But she sent me this for my other co-workers that actually watch this: Veronica, Esther, Shakira, Sarah, Jonna, Leanne, any of you others that I've sent the links out before. If y'all are still watching, thank you. But y'all gotta send me a challenge. That way I can send you one of the Hold My Beer stickers that I forgot to cut out, but looks like that. But yeah, so we are going to do a homemade pizza like we've done many of times, but we are going to do a homemade pizza on the Blackstone for the first time ever. And it can't be too bad, right? Because we know how to make them. We went ahead and we have done most of the mise en place, and I'm getting my phone so I can show you the stuff. So come here. So I'm about to do the bacon on the Blackstone. That is something that I think this will be different. So I'm going to do the bacon on the Blackstone, and then we're going to try to cook the pizza in the bacon fat on the Blackstone. See if that is. The black olives and onions are going to be on the wifey side. I don't do raw onions. They're not going to cook down enough for me. It's just not my thing. We've already pre-cooked some sausage. Got some ham. We're going to edit that out. And we've got some ham. Basil?
Basil, parsley, and oregano dried from our garden.
Basil, parsley, and oregano that is dried, and that is from our garden. Garlic from our garden. Cheese also from like our goats that we don't have yet, and then we milked them and turned it into butter, and then we just had these Argento bags sitting around, so we put that in there. Totally ours. We've got this pizza sauce we're going to try, and then this is the magic. We did this, I think, just the last time. We've only had this for a little bit, but this is going to go around the outside of the dough on the crust, and it is phenomenal. That is a little game changer secret there. And that is our dough, since I'm a moron and did not actually mention the dough. So this is from Rio Bertolini's, which I believe is out of either Charlotte or Charleston. What?
Charleston.
Yeah, Charleston. But they have a stand at the Greenville Farmers Market. They have stands at a ton of the farmers markets between the Carolinas. So if you are ever in the area, definitely go check them out. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not getting any perks from this. Their food is just that freaking good. But we get their gnocchi, their ravioli, and pasta, and everything between. I've already got the grill preheating. I had the outsides cranked to the max. Probably should turn, I'm going to go everything medium. The middle's at medium right now. Yeah, we're at 400 in the middle. I'm going to cut these middle ones off just for a minute. Get it down a little bit. Because if you saw my beef taco cook, you know I do not like cooking my bacon at a high temperature. Makes it shriveled up. Nobody wants shriveled up bacon. So gonna let this cool off for a second. Throw the bacon on. Wait. Before we get started, somebody's got to hold my beer. Let's get some bacon going. It's pronounced standing ovation. Also pronounced the bacon's still stuck. The middle burners are still off. The side burners are on. God dang it. Never hit record when it's on. Okay, so I don't know if you saw anything that I've just done, obviously. So, a few episodes ago, I tried a new microphone. Trying another one. When I plugged them into my actual big camera, you're watching me on a GoPro, but when I do it on the camera that's got the Blackstone in shot, which I have my boom microphone connected to and have never had an issue with, it's showing an exclamation point. I don't know what that means, and it will not record. And no, I didn't do a test run. Why would I do that? That's dumb. Why would I make sure anything works before trying to record? But apparently none of that was recording. I didn't show anything but other than just putting the bacon down. You can see the bacon now. But the middle is off. And we are cooking this bacon down. As you see, it's a little bit higher than I like. That's why that is peeling, breaking off. I like bring my bacon up to temp, but I'm hungry and I had bacon sitting there and I can't wait. I'm impatient. I realize if you follow me, that's not a crazy sight or thought or idea or whatever. Ooh, don't lay those down on that. Woo, don't lay those. Woo, tongues are hot. Don't lay them down over the griddle in the hot spot. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't. Get my paper towels from the worst ever freaking paper towel holder on the planet. We have a yellow jack attack. I'm armed. Alright, so we crank the middle back up. That bacon fat is hot. Let's see if we can slide it off here. I have no clue how long you're going to be gone, but go to sleep. So you're a little crooked right now, but whatever. So I just threw some water down over here to kind of clean the bacon fat off and to also get this side cooled down. Right now we're reading 170, 180s. In that range, so I'm gonna let it cool down just a little bit more and then put this back on. The goal is to have Blackstone pizza, so that's what we're gonna do. We're not cheating, no matter what she says. Now put it in the oven under broil to get the top cooked down.
Old strategy.
But can you stop interrupting me? Before I was so rudely interrupted, I was going to say this beer is one sip away from being empty because it is that good. A little more than one sip. Attempt number 2. Bye-bye. Alright. Hat's gone. Had to put the pizza in the broiler, the oven, roll it in the oven, whatever. So I have to say this one, first time doing a pizza on Blackstone, wasn't the greatest. If I'm thinking back, like I said earlier, first time on the kettle wasn't the greatest. First time on the grill wasn't the greatest. So we'll dial it in, but let's see, how does it turn out? Maybe cooking pizza in bacon fat's not the best idea. Let's see how it tastes. May not be as burnt as it looks. You definitely get the char note. Really, after the first bite with it on your tongue, you taste it completely through the entire bite. It's just not, yeah, you taste it's burnt. You taste it's burnt the whole way, actually. Yeah. It's a really, really, really good pizza with burnt crust. So if you ever do a pizza on the Blackstone, don't cook it in the bacon fat. That is a lesson learned. We're gonna go salvage this. Like I said, you can taste it because it's burnt, but it's not terrible. It's not the worst pizza we've ever had. It's still edible, so it's pretty good. I don't know why I took another bite. I took a mouthful before the end, but this beer is good. Pizza will perfect. We'll do another pizza on the griddle. Yeah, that griddle. You don't have to give me my beer back because I haven't let go of it yet.